Just really happy and excited for our team. What a great performance in extremely difficult conditions, very cold, windy, lots of rain the last few days. So just proud of how they stuck with the process. We've been working so hard on our mental games, and it's been, it's just been a short time that we've been really focusing on how we're thinking, how we're processing, and just proud of everyone for staying committed to that. And it just ended up where we did one shot at a time, one hole at a time, and let go any adversity that we would face today, since it was really challenging. And at the end of the day, I said we just got to add it up. And it happened to be that we were able to eke out a slim win against James Madison. Both teams played great for 2 days, but just proud of how our kids battled today.
Being able to come back from I think a 3-stroke deficit at the end of yesterday to last year's champion James Madison. What does that show about the resiliency and the determination of your team?
Well, definitely. In difficult conditions and on a golf course like this, 3 shots can be wiped out in a hole. And we saw the ebb and flow yesterday when we had some big numbers. So we had some big numbers. We kept really away from that today, which was great. We had only 1 double we counted. I think everything else was just a few bogeys. Able to sprinkle in some birdies at the very, very end. Pukai made a huge 18-footer on her final hole, thinking that we might need that one for birdie to finish that off. So to have a little bit of a cushion, but not knowing, it's not live scoring every hole, but you're just not sure, where you stand. But the last time we won was right before COVID. It was like 3 days before everything shut down. So it's been a while since we won, but just so proud of how we hung in there.
Fifth River Landing Championship. You mentioned the first team championship since winning the 2020 version of it. How proud of you are these girls just to finally go home with some hardware?
Well, it's hard to win, right? I mean, you can do everything and play really well, and someone can win. Just so proud of them believing in what we're doing right now. So I just can't say more about them. Really trusting the process and trusting in us. And Jean-Louis having a mental coach right now with on our staff, that's paid already dividends in 2 months.
And lastly, just it takes a village to put a tournament like this. What can you say about the folks at River Landing, UNCW, and everybody who came together to make this event happen?
Well, we're so appreciative of this. Is basically kind of like our second home golf course that's 40 minutes north of Wilmington. They've been great in hosting our event for over 20-something years. Jeff Hale, Marshall Stott, Larry George, their entire staff, from food and beverage on to their golfing staff, are tremendous hosts. And the membership volunteers allowing us to host every single year since I've been here, it's been fantastic. We feel like we're just so welcomed here. We're just so welcomed here.